Darkheart back again, and this time I'm bringing you an indie upload. So today is going to be I made a game with zombies in it. So personally, I think this is kind of a joke game, but nonetheless, still pretty fun. It's a twin stick shooter, and as you can see, you can have up to 4 players here. So yeah, let's get started. So the first player is always blue. And you are up against these pretty pathetic zombies, to be honest. But there's more enemies as you go through the game, and there's certain power-ups like this one. This is a flamethrower. I actually think the flamethrower is the best weapon in this game. It's just overall the best, and even though the ammo doesn't really last very long, it's still pretty good. This one I actually find to be the second best, but you know, whatever. So it might also be personal opinion. But yeah, anyways, in the background there's the guy who made the game actually sang this song himself, and actually I say props to him for actually doing that, because this song is kind of embarrassing and also somehow very catchy. But yeah, this game lasts until the song is actually over, and it's a pretty long song. And you get points for each kill, as you've been seeing me do. And the more lives you have in the end, the higher your points go, because you also get a point bonus for however many lives you have. And wow, these are a lot of zombies. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and gather them all up into one group by going around the border of this. And this is really the only time this ever works, because later on, all the other enemy types just swarm you, and you have like no way of getting out of anything. Alright, so we're on to the second part of this game. And this is where shit starts getting real. This has been nothing so far. So this game also makes fun of several older games, and here's one of them, Snake. Yes, Snake. I have no idea what these green things are, but they're kind of easy to kill. So, that green power-up was the sprint, by the way, and I died. I normally don't die this quickly. I'm actually pretty good at this, to be honest. I also don't think it's that hard to live to the end, but some of you might disagree. So, there's really only a couple enemy types that give me trouble. One is the snakes, and later on another being the asteroids, but that's about it. Oh, and the rhombuses. Fuck the rhombuses. Those things are fucking terrible. Always sneak up on you. Just like the snakes do. Sneak up on you. Gotta fucking get rid of those shits first before you go for anything else. Fuck you, flamethrower. And this is the life. Yes, you can get more lives in this game. So that can actually give you a huge point bonus in the end, which is obviously very good. And there is a high scores board on this game. Now I also think that you can only play this local. There's no like online multiplayer for this, so that's quite unfortunate. But nonetheless, it's still pretty good. You know, you can play with friends, get your friends around town, or whatever, play together. It can actually be pretty confusing when you have multiple people, but I think it's actually more fun, because it's rather hard to be serious with this game. You can just laugh at everything about it. I mean, even these asteroids, just, I mean, what even is this? I don't even know. But yeah, the asteroids also make fun of another game. I don't quite remember the name of the game off the tip of my tongue right now. So, I mean, there's a lot of different things that this game has. And I actually just noticed that your character has a backpack. Can't believe I only just noticed that, to be honest. Seems kind of obvious now that I'm looking at it. And this is the machine gun, also another very good weapon. And this blue thing over here, this is a laser. Now, many of you would probably be like, lasers, that's fucking awesome. No, it's not. It's fucking terrible. It's so hard to aim with this. You really can only be spot on with an attack, and if you're not spot on, then you fucking miss everything. I mean, unless there's a shit ton of enemies on the screen, then it's kind of, you know, impossible to miss. But again, I have to say, the flamethrower is the best weapon. You really can't go wrong. I mean, just look at how easily it destroys everything. Alright, and this is where my favorite enemy type comes in. It's the C4 zombies. Basically, when you kill them, they just explode. They don't really affect anything. They're pretty much just normal zombies, except they explode when you kill them. I mean, I don't think they kill other enemies around them. I mean, they just explode. They kill you the same way normal zombies do, so I don't really see the difference. And that was a lot of flamethrower ammo. What the fuck? Okay. I was blessed with flamethrowers and then I died. That's wonderful. See how this game treats me? This game can honestly be so mean sometimes. Run through the zombies while I have invincibility. Now there is a drawback to the invincibility. You never know when it's going to run out, so you don't really want to spend too long going through zombies, because if you're just going through zombies and it runs out, you're pretty fucked. But, you know, while you can, just have fun with it, because who doesn't love killing zombies just by touching them? And I know I love it. Wow, this laser fucking sucks. Alright. Now, this song is actually pretty long, I'd have to say, and I think the song's like 15 minutes long or something, but at least it gives you a good amount of gameplay. I mean, I have fun with it. I love trying to beat my high scores. This game is definitely replayable in my opinion. It's on the Xbox Live Marketplace for, I want to say, $1, maybe not even. So it's definitely worth the money, if you ask me. I suggest if you have, you know, that extra $1 on your live account and you have no idea what to spend it on, this is definitely the indie game to buy. It's definitely one of my favorite indie games. I have to say it's one of the best. You know, I get together with friends, we play this, we see who can beat each other's high scores. I mean, we even make up our own rules with this game, actually. Some of them are pretty crazy. Like, we have one of our game types, we have this rule where you can't pick up any sort of power-ups. Like, none at all, not even extra lives or sprint. So, it actually makes the game really, really fucking difficult. Because I practically live off this flamethrower, my friends practically live off invincibility. So, you're kind of stuck wondering what the fuck you can do without the power-ups. Even with the power-ups, it's hard to stay alive. But, yeah, you can obviously see the change in how many enemies there are since the beginning of the game. There's just so many. Oh, fuck me, not this part. Alright, this is Rhombus's, people. AKA where I fucking die a lot because these things are fucking evil as shit. Fuck these pieces of shit. Rhombuses. I always knew geometry would kill me at some point. Just never thought it would be this bad. Oh fuck. No. I refuse to die. Not by these shits. I refuse to let geometry kill me. I actually did pretty bad in geometry class last year. I almost failed it. Pretty bad with shapes. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so on top of the rhombuses just being evil, they also decide to throw all the other enemy types at you while you deal with them. So, this is... Oh, God damn it. Getting, like, overrun here. Yeah, this is usually where I die the most and where I need the power-ups the most, so yeah, just think about doing this with no power-ups. It's terrible. You definitely don't want to do it. And this is where you can rack up points. These little faces here, yeah, they barely move at all, and it's so easy to just kill them. And they group up so easily, so you can honestly just kill a bunch of them all at once. And alright, yeah, let me get the flamethrower and that extra life while I'm at it. Yeah, look at how many of them there are. It's ridiculous. You can just rack up the points here. This is where you can get like the majority of your points. This and like the last segment of the game. Yeah. I mean, I think my score has just gone up like 200,000 points already. I'm not even sure. I'm not really paying much attention to it. But it's absolutely crazy how many points you can get in this area. Okay. You know, I would really appreciate some more lives right now because, quite frankly, I think I've lost more than I've gotten. Alright, this is the last segment, guys. This is where they throw every enemy type at you, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, the way the enemies just crowd you here is absolutely terrible. I mean, if you don't... Your first time going through this game, if you even get this far, you're probably going to have the most trouble with this area, because it's honestly kind of hard to focus on all the different enemies coming at you from every different angle. And it's even hard to get to power-ups. Okay, fucking snakes. So, I'm just gonna run through these guys here, rack up some points real quick. Get some more invincibility. Yeah, so there's also a lot of enemy drops because of how many enemies there are. So it's hard to even stick with one power-up because you're always picking up more in this area. But yeah, this is pretty much how this game goes. It's a decent length, and I fucking died as soon as I picked up a life. That's wonderful. So let me pick up this one and get invincibility while I'm at it. And the flamethrower. Okay, that was actually really good. But I also think this is a pretty sweet ending to this song. I mean, this song is... I mean, the guy singing is bad. And it's probably meant to be bad. But the instrumentals are just... It's great. The instrumentals are... for this song, I wish I could seriously... I would actually pay for this song on iTunes, to be honest. Like, this guy should put it on iTunes. He could probably make money off of it. I'd pay for it anyway. I don't know about you guys. You know what? Yeah, you know what, guys? Comment if you would actually buy this song. You know, let's give the end of this song a listen real quick. I'm gonna shut up for a minute so you guys can actually hear this song. And yeah, that was the end. See, I actually get confused with the end because they just kill you all, so it's kind of confusing whether you die or if you actually won the game. But I actually did pretty bad. Oh, well, maybe not. I'm towards the middle right there. But I think I got 778,000 points. So, you know, that's about average. I have no idea how the fuck one of my friends got 924,000, but yeah, this is my high scoreboard. So I'd say around the high 700,000s is where average is. So yeah, guys, go get this game, play it with friends, see what you can get for high scores, and you know what? Fuck it, make your own rules. This game is fun. Yeah, so this is Darkheart.